I left Lima, Ohio, separating from my significant other at the time, my fiance, and I decided to move back towards Detroit way. My mom stayed in Detroit, Michigan. I could have moved with her, but instead I chose to move with my brother. My brother was a street guy. During my first couple of months here in Lansing, Michigan, my brother was robbed at gunpoint. Someone shot him, and I had to take him to the hospital. And when dropping him off, I was pulled over by the police after they got to the house and stuff. So we were talking for about 10, 15 minutes, and the woman came over the radio, and she said, "There's a holster here, possibly a gun missing." And he asked me, he said, "Is there a gun in the car?" And I'm like, "No, there's no gun in the car." And then he asked again, he said, "Is there a gun in the car?" I said, "No, there's a gun in the car." So he asked me to step out the car so he can search it, and I was sure there was no gun in the car. So when I stepped out the car, I grabbed my 1-year-old son from the back seat, and I grabbed my purse from the middle of the car. And when I grabbed my purse, you can see the whole expression of my face change. I immediately felt the weight in my purse, and I'm sure he's seen all of that writing on my face, because he asked me again. He's like, "Are you sure? Tell me the truth, if there's a gun in the car?" And again, I said no, because at that time, now I'm scared to admit that there's a gun in the car. Now that I didn't know, now I'm scared to admit there's a gun in the car. He's like, "Just tell me the truth, you're not going to get in trouble." And I said, "Yes, there's a gun in my handbag." I was like, I could feel the weight of it. So he asked me to put the bag down and step back. And then he searched the purse and found the gun. And then I was charged with carrying a concealed weapon, a CCW. Even though my fingerprints wasn't on it, and I've never shot a gun before, I was charged with a felony case. Before having a felony, I was able to interview for positions and pick whatever position I liked. And after that felony, when I was run my background, I will be denied those positions. It's just overwhelming. It's an overwhelming experience. Without programs like Safe and Just to get you back on the right track, if you are eligible for that, and to get your record clean, to get you back on the right track, you will constantly run into people denying you for housing, people denying you for work, which ultimately will set you back on the same path that got you the felony in the first place. I've got the expungement, and it's been clean for 2 years. Thank God that brings a level of peace. It gives you opportunities that you didn't think were possible anymore. I heard about it on the radio station 96.5 when I was driving, and I immediately drove out to Grand Rapids to see if I was eligible for this expungement. And once I was eligible to become for it, we filed the paperwork, filed it in court, and it seemed very easy for me. It was like maybe 2 months. It was 2 months in and out. I just want to thank Safe and Just Michigan for the opportunity and for helping me create some freedom in my life.